4 to shoot. Bateman has to heave it. Fight for the rebound. Fight for the loose ball. Won by Northwestern State. Shot clock didn't reset. Dish inside. That's a blocking foul called.
Taylor Smith turns over his left shoulder. He almost always goes that right-hand jump hook.
And a blocking foul on the other end. If it's on Bateman, that is number 3. And it is. The 3rd personal foul on the senior point guard for Stephen F. Austin, Hal Bateman.
And this is what we talked about. Take Bateman off the dribble. Understand game circumstance and attack the guy who has 2 fouls. And now Danny Kaspar gambled and lost.
Bateman came into the game with his 2nd personal foul. And a minute after checking in, gets it
offensively and defensively, and they execute so well.
Stephen F. Austin started this game 11-3. Demons have fought back in it. And a tough runner goes for Shamir Davis, the senior from Shreveport's Huntington High School.
For every made basket, you know you're going to just see full court, all-out pressure.
Trouble at the high post. Back out to Pinckney, the freshman who's playing the point because of the foul trouble for Hal Bateman. Northwestern State on the run. Davis to the rim, and the foul.
Shamir Davis sees the gap, exposes the gap. He made a big 1-and-1 last night with 13 seconds to go to ensure the victory. He's not afraid to take and make big shots. Shamir Davis.
Shamir Davis, who wears number 3 this year in his senior season. He changed from the number 0 to the number 3 in memory of his late cousin, Robert Farmer, who was killed last spring in Shreveport. Robert Farmer wore number 3. So that is why Shamir Davis changed his number for his senior year. This is Shamir Davis running Northwestern State.
Long rebounds lead to easy offense at times for this team.
Foul on the floor. And that is the 3rd foul on Trey Pinckney. So now both the senior point guard, Hal Bateman, and the freshman point guard, Trey Pinckney, each have 3 personal fouls for Stephen F. Austin. Davis gets the front end.
And so now Northwestern State, they recognize the foul situation the last time, and they attack Bateman, who got his 3rd foul. Now they're going to go after Pinckney.
Davis gets them both, 10 first half points. And Northwest won by Northwestern State. Davis fouled. Safe to say that Northwestern State is putting pressure on the Stephen F. Austin defense that has been so tremendous, not just this year, but the last couple of years.
It's also safe to say that Danny Kaspar and his basketball team right now, they are hanging around even with their foul trouble. Well-disciplined basketball team. He's an old school guy.
Goes back to working John Wooden basketball camps.
Yeah, his high school coach was Mike Hunstad at Corpus Christi Carroll. He learned a lot from him, and he turned him on to John Wooden and used to.
Turns it over. Davis goes right at Bateman. Leans in and hits. A design play to have Davis go right at Bateman.
Boy, he lowered his shoulder and got leverage in the paint and just exploded to the basket.
13 points for Shamir Davis, the senior lefty point guard from Shreveport.
His shoulder slant as he drops his shoulder right there. He gets down low and just drops that shoulder and goes right to the basket. Quick, explosive.
Now for Bostic, the senior from Kansas.
You know, everybody talks about, rightfully so, Taylor Smith, but a lot of great working parts of the Stephen F. Austin basketball team.
In the 50th anniversary year for the Southland Conference, a good one in the championship between Northwestern State from Natchitoches, Louisiana, and Stephen F. Austin from Nacogdoches, Texas. The Orange closing out strong at the end of their Big East run at Madison Square Garden. Result. Shamir Davis leads Northwestern State with 13 points today. Davis will head to the free throw line after drawing the fourth foul on Hal Bateman, the senior point guard for Stephen F. Austin. And this is a worrisome development for the Lumberjacks.
Hal Bateman is the guy that manages Danny Casper's offense. And now he's going to have to sit. Credit Shamir Davis, who is a very crafty left-hander. Usually we use that term for baseball pitchers. This kid, though, watch the head fake right there. Lift fake, and then he jumps right into it. He knows he's got 3 fouls. He baited him into the foul.
Would that be a good example of utilizing the shot fake?
No question. Bob Knight would love it.
And yet Davis can't convert to the free throw line. Demons still lead by 5. Stephen F. turns it over.
Casper's prepared his team very well. 27-3 on the season. This is where they get it done.
Into the corner. Rims out. Second chance. Frazier gets the board. Shamir Davis attacks. Count the bucket. And a foul on Trey Pinckney. His fourth.
Shamir Davis. He knows Pinckney has 3. He wants to pick up another foul on him, and he gets it.
Well, Shamir Davis has been the difference for Northwestern State, not just the points. Shamir Davis has 16 in the game now, but hanging the fouls on Bateman and Pinckney both.
He's wearing them out right now, and this is not necessarily a deep team. And obviously, Northwestern State is a very...
15 in the game now for Boston.
Stephen F. Austin was successful defending the last possession, but then gave up the second shot.
Cover.
Yeah, they really want Hicks to get the basketball here. Late game, they go to him a lot. There he is.
Guarded by Taylor Smith. Hicks draws the double, reverse it into the corner. Davis drives and hits. How tough has Shamir Davis been today for Northwestern State?
3 extra passes to finally get the ball back to Davis. Inside out and reversal.
West, deep 3. Fight for the loose ball, won by Northwestern State. Second chance for the Demons with less than a minute to go. Davis gets fouled by Antonio Boston. Stephen F. Austin still has 1 more foul. Championship game tomorrow on ESPN is the ACC Championship. That's at 1 o'clock Eastern between North Carolina and Miami. SEC Championship. Timeout on the floor.
Don't be surprised if you see Daquan Hicks at 6'7", number 32, to be the guy that handles and wheels and deals up top. Last night, Mike McConaughey went to a 1-4 low, meaning Daquan Hicks played the point guard position. They virtually inverted their entire offense, put their big guy out top to expose him because he uses the ball well, he handles it well, and he's lowered his shoulder, went right to the basket. I think he's option A right now.
Mark, you've been in situations like this where there is one bid on the line. The other team potentially is seeing the end of their season. Now, if Stephen F. Austin wins, they have an NIT opportunity as the regular season champs. But do you feel the pressure in this last 42 seconds on these benches?
You feel the opportunity to win a championship. That's what you feel.
42 seconds away in a 2-point game. This is Hicks. The freshman West. You can see the 6-second differential.
Purple's a guy I'd want deep in order to challenge any shot by the basket.
Nate Knee, the freshman, to inbound. It goes into Walkup. Off one dribble, he turns it over. Northwestern State will win, and the Demons are headed back to the NCAA tournament. Southland Conference champions in 2013. Just the 4th loss of the season for Stephen F. Austin, and it cost the Lumberjacks the NCAA tournament bid and the Southland Conference Championship.
You love a team that understands their identity. Northwestern State is going to press, and press some more. Mike McConaughey might be a little bit unconventional, but he looks like a genius right now.
68-66, Northwestern State beats Stephen F. Austin. For Mark Adams and our entire crew, I'm Carter Blackburn. The Demons are headed back to the NCAA tournament. Coming up next, championship week continues. UC Irvine and Pacific in the Big West.
I can hear you now, yep. Mike, you got a lot of guts. You went full court pressure coming down the stretch with 6 seconds to go. Why?
Because that's who we are. And then we can't change who we were. We wanted to try to get them in a position to where they couldn't get the easy one. Daquan Hicks stepped up and made a big-time play.
How important is Daquan Hicks to this basketball team?
He's awful important. Everybody's important. He's a great player, but it's a unit, and we're united together. As I told him before the game, the blood runs through all of us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.